Hey everyone, it's Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time watching me, welcome. This video is the most recent pre-order from Glitterati. This is my haul. I've had it for a couple of weeks, but just sitting down to talk about it. Glitterati, the next pre-order I believe is October 2nd. It's a Wednesday. Janine always has her pre-orders on Wednesday evenings, 7 p.m. Eastern time. I believe it's the same for this one here. But the last pre-order, she had a good bit of yummy, delicious scents, a lot of fall ones, a lot of new ones, some customer creation ones, and some returning favorites. So let's go ahead and dive right in. I opened up this box and I took a couple of items out and decided to just sniff the rest on camera. I got a mixture this time of souffles and her large, I don't know if she calls them brittles or large bars or what she calls them. I don't remember. I'm sorry. Maybe it'll show on my invoice. But I wanted to talk about these scents here because Glitterati is owned by Janine Jenzano from Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Janine has been in the wax world for such a long time, and she's one of the OGs. She has some really, really great blends, and she just has the touch with some of those blends you wouldn't think works, but works, at least in my experience. I've been shopping with Janine, or for the most part, except for this year, winning random boxes and Sunday samplers and all the things that she used to do in her group. If you were a part of her Facebook group before this year, you know what I'm talking about. But if you're newer to Glitterati, Janine used to do a system where you had to sign up at a certain time, and then she did a random drawing and such too. And that used to be the only way you get her wax. But a lot of us, tons of us in fact, have asked for her to do a pre-order model, and she, in January this year, decided to move forward with that. And her pre-orders do sell out very quickly. Janine is a one-woman show, and she closes her pre-orders when she feels that she's met the capacity that she can hit in her turnaround time. So just a piece of advice, if you are new to Glitterati or you're attempting to order from Glitterati for the first time, or you might have anxiety with it, have your list and go in and order it right when she opens. And not a lot of time to dilly-dally, if any. Know what you want ahead of time. And if anything, go in, get what you really want, and then go in and make your second order. And Janine does combine orders and refund overages after everything has been shipped, or maybe even a little bit as she goes. But Janine does do that. So I actually made 2 orders this time. The first time I went through, I only ordered one of one particular scent, and then I went back in and I ordered 4 more of the same scent because I know it's a great, fantastic scent. A lot of you guys out here love it, so let's get started. My favorite blend of Janine's is Lou's Bakery. Lou's Bakery. It is a heavy, thick, rich pastry, creamy, luscious, delicious on its own, great as a blender. This past time, Janine did not offer Lou's Bakery alone. She offered it in a mess of blends, and I think I got most of the ones that she offered them in. So I'm going to just go ahead and do the souffles first. I think that'll probably be best. I do get a couple of samples here. I'll do those last like I usually do. Each order comes with an invoice that I have here somewhere. Here it is. Okay. And Janine always, for the most part, writes a little handwritten note up here at the top, which I love that touch of personalization. It makes us as the consumer feel important and valued, and that goes a long way with me. So this one just says, "Hi Ashley, thank you again for ordering. Have a great rest of the summer. Enjoy, Janine." And Janine is kind and generous and very transparent and open, and loves to answer questions and help us out as much as she can. So if you're new to Glitterati, hope you give this October pre-order a chance. She'll have her request poll up here probably this next week or so, I think. Yeah, well, no. She's doing it in October. I'm sorry. I'm thinking it's September. sorry about that. She'll have her request pull up probably in a few weeks, you know, maybe halfway down into September, maybe the third week. I'm not sure what Janine's doing, but she does put a request poll up for us to request which ones we want to come back, and then she does post her final blend list, and then we can make our lists after that. So that will be later on this month. We are in September now. Okay, the first one I got here is Harvest Walnut Cake. Now this one here, I debated getting this in, let me see what she calls these bigger bars so I use the right term. Bricks. Bricks, that's right. I knew it wasn't, I knew it wasn't brittles, but okay. I debated getting Harvest Walnut Cake in a brick just because I absolutely love this type of cake and this type of warmth and comfort for the season. The notes of this are funnel cake, batter, walnuts, maple syrup, butter, milk, cinnamon, and powdered sugar. So it's a little bit of a funnel cake situation with a little bit of spices, some maple syrup, just nice, homey, delicious, rich smelling blends. And I really can get the maple syrup, the milk, the butter in here. I really should have got this in a brick, really, but I had to make a decision. And you know, when you're sitting there trying to hone down your list and wanting to get one of everything, but you can't, it's tough which ones to decide. But this one, if Janine has offered the same scent 2 pre-orders in a row, if we want it bad enough, she'll put it back on the list. So if you like anything, either that you got from your order or anything that you've had in the past or anything you wish you've had, put it on the request list once it's available. That's what Janine goes off of. So I like this one. Like I said, you can get the richness of the cake, the maple syrup. I can get the walnut in here and a little bit of that thick batter. I don't get too much funnel cake in here. But this does have a little bit of a spice profile, but not bad, not spicy. It's just there is a spice here because there is cinnamon in here. But if you like waffles, pancakes, any of the warmer fall cake scents, you would like this one here. Okay. I'm just going to take the rest of those out of the box and put everything back in here so I can put it away. Okay, next one I got here, this one is called Knackered. This one is an interesting one for me just because of the combination of notes. This one is tonka, sugar, cocoa bean, apple cider, donuts, and sandalwood. That's quite a mixture if you ask me. And I failed to say on this first one here, you can see the nice little decoration of the glitters there on the top. Some have a contrasting color and some are the same color as the wax itself, whereas this one has that contrasting green and a little bit of yellow. I really like the colors of this. And I'm pretty sure, first of all, Janine does pour her beautifully. There's very little spills. Everything is pristine, not smudged. She packs very, very beautifully. This one here, I'm going to take this one out. This one's interesting. But it works. Holy moly. This is delicious. It's hard to describe, but I'm getting a very creamy, very smooth sandalwood. I'm getting a little bit of, I don't know what donut oil she uses. We were talking about donuts the other day. I think Christy Hartshorn did her Glitterati order. She was talking about it and talking about Janine's donut oil, which is fantastic. I think she has a couple other ones in here that I have that has the donut oil in it. I'll have to smell, particularly for the donuts, since we were talking about it. But I get a little, like I said, the creamy sandalwood, a little bit of apple spice, that tonka, which is hard to describe. Tonka is tough, but tonka is like the umami. It gives a little bit of something that you would miss it if it wasn't there. That's the best way I know how to describe it. And cocoa bean is not chocolate. It has a little bit of a different cocoa essence to it. This one, I'm just going to have to chop up and warm because it's very different, but it's a warm scent. It's tough to describe, but I do like this one. I wanted to get this one as souffle because I wanted to try it, because I would never have thought to put those notes together. But if this is a single oil or a blend, bravo either way, Janine. This next one here is maple bourbon beignet. This is bread, maple bourbon, vanilla, butter, and powdered sugar. So a little similar to the Harvest Walnut Cake, but it doesn't have the apple, excuse me, It doesn't have as much maple syrup. There's a little bit of maple in here, but I would think the funnel cake, the cinnamon, the powdered sugar would make it a little bit sweeter than this blend here. This is going to be a little bit more richer, if I had to guess. This one here, it is very much so. This, you can really smell that bourbon. If you like the bourbon, the woodsiness, the oakiness of the bourbon, and just how it gives that little bit of sophisticated touch to it. I smell a little bit of maple, but not too much. This is mostly vanilla and bourbon, and I think that this one will show more of its bakery when it's warmed up. Beignet is, I don't know if there's beignet oil in here, or if it's just the combination of bread and maple and such, but beignet is a good oil too. I know some vendors offer beignet as a oil, but I don't know if this is a house blend of Janine's or what, but that has a very nice maple smoothness, and excuse me, bourbon smoothness to it. Okay, this next one I had to get because of Stephanie Treverna, or I think Treverna is her last name, excuse me. She recently got engaged, so if you know Stephanie, congratulations to you. Yonkers. Okay, I grabbed this because of Stephanie. Stephanie said that this is, I don't remember what she said, but this is something you have to get. It's crave worthy, it's delicious, it's wonderful. So this is lavender, strawberry, pink sugar, and cotton candy. So Janine has incredible lavender, strawberry, and cotton candy blends. And I don't know why this one hasn't been in my life before, but I probably just never had the opportunity to get it. But this one here, look how beautiful that is. That purple and pink, my two favorite colors. This smells nice. You get the creaminess of the cotton candy. You get the creaminess of that lavender. You get a little bit of strawberry and a little touch of sweetness of pink sugar. But this is a very nice blend. Thank you, Stephanie, for influencing me to put Yonkers in my cart. If you're a cotton candy lover, I recently am wanting more cotton candy blends in my life. I know who am I, but this is a very good blend. Lavender, strawberry, cotton candy, pink sugar. This goes together beautifully. Bravo on that blend. The next one I got here is Ooh La La. This one is French toast, pumpkin crunch cake, brown sugar, and pecans. As you can see, I got a lot of fall heavy blends in the souffles. But Ooh La La, let's see here what this one smells like. That is great. I have had Janine's French toast oil before. This is very much her French toast with a little bit of extra maple, a little bit of pecan. That pumpkin crunch cake, I think, is just there for creaminess, at least on cold. But this one I'm going to move over into my chopping box for my next round of chop and chats. So that one will get going. Absolutely. And my last souffle that I got is espresso cake. Now this is one that I really debated about getting a brick in, but I didn't. This is rich dark espresso and creamy cake. You know I love a good coffee, and I like bakery coffee too. Oh, I should have got a big one in this. I should have got a big one in this. I have only had a handful of Janine's coffee blends, but her espresso is absolutely gorgeous. This is, oh, nice and rich and creamy. It doesn't have that skunky or bitter note to it that some espresso oils can have. The rich, creamy cake in the back sniff. Oh, that is delicious. I love cake and espresso. It's so good. This is delicious. Oh, I should have got this in a big one. I might even put this on the poll once it's up for espresso cake. So nice. Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy. Okay, I'm going to move into my brittles, not my brittles, excuse me, my bricks, which I got some here. Okay, the first one is Hello Fall. This one is Amish Kitchen, Pumpkin Brie Nut Brittle, Lou's Bakery, and Praline. So this is first of the Lou's Bakery blends that I chose to get. Amish Kitchen. I don't remember the notes that's in Amish Kitchen, but this one has a very creamy pumpkin. Oh, is this nice? This is very good. Creamy pumpkin. That pumpkin peanut brittle is not, it's there, but it's got, this blend has Lou's Bakery, which is ultra rich, fattening, creamy, luscious cake and a little bit of praline. So you have that ultra creamy loose bakery already there. And then you add a little bit of pumpkin peanut brittle in it, which is essentially peanut brittle because I don't get the pumpkin. I don't really even know if it's pumpkin spice or pumpkin seeds or what it is in the peanut brittle. But this is just gives a nice punch of saltiness. And then Amish Kitchen, I don't remember what's in there, but this is going right over in my melting tote. This is Hello Fall. Nice, warm, rich fall bakery, and I love the contrast of the blue and the orange. That's Syracuse colors if you're a Syracuse fan. This next one here is County Fair. Now, County Fair is one that overall is one of Janine's best sellers all the time. I know her very first pre-order this year in January, County Fair was her top seller. And I remember that because she usually gives us the top blends from the pre-order once she has everything calculated and all her supplies ordered and such. And I don't remember where County Fair fell on this one, but I know enough to know to get a big one of County Fair because it is unlike any other County Fair, circus, or carnival blend out there. This one here, what I get in this is there is not an apple presence in here. A lot of County Fair or I should just say fair or carnival or circus has a heavy apple presence. So if you want to break from the caramel apple, give Janine's County Fair a try. No doubt this will be requested to come back because this one, by and far, is one of her top sellers even before she was doing pre-orders. What I get in here is a nice creamy cotton candy and a little bit of waffle cone and a little bit of donut. I don't know what donut this is. This just says mini donuts, cotton candy, waffle cones, ice cream, and mini donuts. That smells so good. I mean, County Fair, yummy, 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 yummy. Okay, and next, let's see what we have here. Oh, this one is Mr. J's blend, J. Alford. This is his customer creation blend. This is Autumn's Midnight Snack, and I love that blue and that pink there. That's a beautiful, beautiful creamy color. Autumn's Midnight Snack. Blueberry pumpkin waffles, cranberry marmalade, cider lane, and pumpkin apple butter. So those of you that know Jay does have a YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed to him, he doesn't do a ton of videos, but he does good videos when he does them. Jay is not a bakery person. He puts his toe a little bit into the bakery bin like he did with this one. But overall, he's fresh and fruity and just not bakery. So when I saw that this was Jay's blend, I knew, number one, I had to try it because Jay's a good blender. All of his blends, you know, they're fantastic. And knowing that he is a little bit bakery but not much, I was curious how this one would come out because of the addition of the pumpkin apple butter and the cranberry marmalade. Cranberry marmalade can have a little bit of spice to it depending on what oil that vendor's using. I haven't had any of Janine's cranberry, which I was welcome to buy this one because I do like cranberry. So blueberry pumpkin waffles, cranberry marmalade, cider lane, and pumpkin apple butter. I love pumpkin apple butter. You know, you can really get all these oils in one sniff. I'm getting cider lane. I'm getting a little bit of the cranberry, the creaminess of the cranberry. I'm getting a little bit of pumpkin butter and a little bit of waffle. I'm not necessarily outright getting blueberry and maybe not pumpkin, but I'm getting a waffle presence. But this is mostly cider lane and apple with a little bit of creaminess to it, which I know Jay is so thrilled at how this one turned out, and Janine did a fantastic job with this one. This one's going to go in my melting tote too. Absolutely. Okay, so this next one is the one that I got 5 brittles in. As you can see here, they all the same. This blend is strawberry yeast rolls. This is one that I actually was lucky enough to have in a chunk last year sometime. And I warmed it and I loved it, and I thought, man, I would really love to be lucky enough to get on Janine's custom list, which is a whole other situation. At least it was very, very, very hard to do that. But I thought if she ever did pre-orders, I'm sure this blend would come back, and I just, put it out into the universe. So guess what's back? Earlier this year, strawberry yeast rolls actually, if I'm remembering correctly, was on the very first pre-order. So strawberry yeast rolls is ripe sweet strawberry and fresh baked yeast rolls. This is simple. To me, this one, oh, it smells so good. This is creamy strawberry, a little bit sweeter than a traditional strawberry jam oil, in my opinion. I don't know if this is a combination of a couple strawberry oils, but the yeast rolls, I don't think this smells similar to honey buttered rolls. So I know that some people think yeast rolls and honey butter rolls are the same. To my nose, they're not. I think they're two separate oils. I love this because this smells like Rhodes rolls. If you ever went to the frozen bread in the grocery store, Rhodes rolls, either the individual bun size or the long loaves you can bake, this smells just like those. Right out of the oven with a stick of butter, rub it over the top, and then go to town eating it. Love, 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 love that. So this has a little bit of sweetness added into it with that strawberry. So, oh, this one is so good. I know a lot of you out there ordered this blend too. I'll put one of these in my, melting tote because I'm pretty sure my bag of strawberry yeast rolls, I bought a shape bag earlier this year. I didn't buy any of those this pre-order. I think I've used that one up. So I need to put one of these in my melting tote. But that is strawberry yeast rolls. Okay, so let me get this situated here. Sorry, guys. Next one here, dancing pumpkins. Oh boy. Pumpkin pecan waffles, coffee, beaver tails, and mallow fluff. So I think beaver tails is similar to bear claws, but it's got either additional note to it or it has something else taken away from it that usually is in the bear claw. I don't remember what her beaver tails is. But the main thing I was going for here was she has coffee and pumpkin pecan waffles, and everything else is just cake to me because this just smells good. I love Janine's coffee. I finished up a blend of hers. I don't remember what the blend was called, but I got it earlier this year. It was coffee, caramelized pralines, brown sugar, and something else. Coffee, I don't remember what it's called. I'm sorry. I love that. So I already knew I liked Janine's coffee before. I don't know why I didn't get that espresso cake in a bigger size. I should have, but I'm happy with what I got. I'm very grateful I was able to get this because some people weren't able to make their order. Pumpkin pecan waffle coffee, beaver tail, and mallow fluff. This one mostly to me is a nice creamy coffee with some bakery. That's what this one is. So this one is yummy. I like that one. Two more here. Red, White, and Lou. Now, Red, White, and Lou is a blend that's also been around for a while. I've never smelled this one before, but I've seen it. I also love her Red, White, and Blue for this. I mean, how fitting. This blend is strawberries, Lou's Bakery, and Vanilla Bean Noel. So I really like this. Lou's Bakery, usually Janine pours Lou's Bakery in a blue color. So that's the blue. Strawberries are red and Vanilla Bean Noel is white. So what this one smells like here is Lou's Bakery with a little bit extra vanilla and strawberry. So strawberry, heavy, rich, delicious cake. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I love this, and I love the fact that she gave us so many Lou's Bakery blends. There might have been one more, maybe two more that I didn't get. I had to make cuts on my list. It just is what it is. But next time, I'm sure there will be some Lou's Bakery ones to choose from. Red, White, and Lou. And finally, North Pole and Lou's Bakery. So this one here, North Pole is a single oil. It's typically a single oil, I should say. Lou's Bakery, the part is vanilla, dough, cookies, and butter. That's definitely what it smells like. It is rich, thick, heavy, luscious, favorite, yummy, yummy, yummy bakery. And then peppermint sticks and vanilla typically is North Pole. So I bet this one, when you guys smell this, if you haven't already, if you love peppermint and vanilla together and peppermint and cake together, this is so good. I should have got this in a loaf. Really, this is so good. I forgot about North Pole for a second, or at the North Pole, or whatever other vendors call it, but it's a nice Perfect, perfect peppermint vanilla scent. This is one I'm definitely going to ask for on the next pre-order. And if I'm only able to get this one blend, that's good enough for me, because I think this smells so good. It has the creamy richness of the bakery and that beautiful peppermint. Oh, yummy. Last pre-order, Janine was doing a free wax cutter if you put a certain code in or add it to your cart or something. I don't remember. But if you got your free wax cutter, these are the sharp kind. There is a warning on here. So I already use a form of this to chop my wax. It's an actual one I got off of Amazon, but I'll try this one next time and see if I like this. It's a little bit smaller in the handle. I can control a little bit more with that. And then let's do my 2 samples, and this video is a wrap. First one I got here is Jacket and Boots. This is Alpine Snow, Mahogany Woods, Fraser Fir, and Vanilla Bean Noel. This one is an outdoorsy one. I stayed with the bakery this time and the fall. So this one, oh, do I like that though. This is nice. This is a beautiful, woodsy, slightly pine, outdoorsy scent. This is fresh, clean, from that Alpine Snow. You can smell that Fraser Fir in here and a light touch of sweetness from the vanilla. And this next one here is Mythbuster. This is strawberries, cherry champagne, passion fruit, and guava. So I typically don't go for passion fruit and guava and champagne blends, but let's see how this one is. This one is very fruity. It has that tropical, it has strawberry in it too, so you can really pick up on that sweetness of that. But I'm smelling a lot of guava and passion fruit in here, which is just nice and creamy tropical. I don't know if I will melt this in my home, just because sometimes when this oil gets going, I don't care for it when it's warmed up, but I might put this in my random act of kindness box to send out to one of you guys. So that's a wrap for this video, my little pre-order from Glitterati. And as I said in the beginning, if you're interested in her wax, join her Facebook group. It's a fun community there. And the next pre-order is in October. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Happy Labor Day. Have a great week. I'll see you soon.